there was something in me that just felt like I was doing something wrong. And I always rebelled against that feeling, and if I felt that way, I would make sure I was with her and just tell her, oh, tell me you love me, tell me something, to give me that reassurance that I wasn't doing something wrong. And for years, for those 3 years that I was with her, I was in physical pain. I literally had this pain in my chest, and I never knew why. Like, I literally thought it was because of my asthma, whatever that means. And I just changed to the point where I would look in the mirror and I didn't even know who I was. I cut my hair like a male. And it didn't hit me what I did until people were approaching me as if I was a boy, you know, confusing me as if I were a boy. And this, you know, just hearing those things like, oh, mister, oh, sir. And I'm just like, what? Do I really look like a man? Like, what is this? I know who I am. I know what I was made to be. Like, my intentions were never to look like a guy. So it started affecting this relationship that I was in, and her and I used to fight all the time, and it was really nasty the way she was with me, and I was so naive, and she just manipulated me and turned me against my mom and my family. I even moved out at some point to be with her because I wanted this happy life. I thought we were gonna get married. And we broke up a couple months ago, back in October, and I felt different. Way prior to that, I knew I was doing something wrong, and it was up until then, you know, after we broke up, that I couldn't do it to myself anymore. I couldn't tolerate the abuse, the manipulation. I thought I was the ugliest thing ever. I never thought anybody would be attracted to me, and I just looked at myself like I was like the floor. Like, it was just terrible the way I looked at myself. And reasons like this led me to try to suicide myself. You know, because of the way she made me feel, because, you know, it was weird. Like, I would get these thoughts. Like, it would literally play in my head of how I should do it, like several different ways, and it was just, I never understood what it was. And when I established myself at ERJ, it was just a constant battle in my head, though. Like, and I thought I was going crazy. Like, literally, I thought I was going crazy. I would wake up and now I would fight with my mom. I don't want to go to church. I don't do this. I don't do that. And it was just so hard for me, you know, to really establish myself, to want to change my life. But I took a second, and I took a step back, and I looked at all these things that I've been through, you know, being sexually abused by my uncle as a kid for about 6-7 years. It just really took a toll on me, just everything I've been through. And I remember my mom always telling me, you know, pray to God and tell him that everything of you that you know isn't good to him or isn't just, you know, is a sin or anything, tell him to take it away, and trust me, your life will change. And I always refused to do it because I knew deep down inside of me something would change. So I established myself here at ERJ. It was hard, like I said, but I went through it because I wanted a change. I needed a change. I wasn't happy to live in that life that I was in. I didn't know who I was. I had no identity whatsoever. I didn't know how to dress. I didn't know how to do anything anymore. I just knew I wanted change, and I knew that I can find that through Jesus, through God. And once I established myself, I became a completely different person. I talk different, I walk different, I dress different, I look different, and the way I feel today is just nothing like I've ever felt before. Like I'm at such peace, and all I want to do is spread that. I want everybody to know that there's a God up there. You know, this is real. I completely transformed, and I'm still transforming, but this is what I want. You know, this is the person that I was meant to be, and even better. So I know this is where I'm supposed to be.